It's time to get moving because when it comes to our mental health, words can only take us so far.
The therapist who moves you, Erica Hornball, is here to teach us how to build a mind-body connection using movement therapy. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I first got to ask, so what's the difference between movement therapy and exercise?
Yeah, well, movement therapy, or as it's known some places, dance movement therapy, dance movement psychotherapy, it's a niche form of psychotherapy. So it's really not centering on physicality or exercise or calisthenics at all. It's looking at our movement expressions, how we move and how that relates to how we feel and how we behave.
Okay. And does it activate something within our brain to make us feel better or correct whatever may be agitating us?
So all of our thoughts and behaviors are actually patterned through our bodies, right? Our first early experiences dictate who we become, right? And how we act and how we think. So for us as movement therapists, it makes sense to kind of rewire, repattern, look at how we move in our bodies, how connected or disconnected we are in our movements to help support our mental health, right? If we want to change the way we think, we have to change the way we move.
Because I would imagine, just both of us are busy moms going through the day, and you kind of ignore what is going on with yourself as you plow through, and you can't ignore that because that's when things are going to get worse, correct?
Right, and it's actually in the ignoring that we're missing cues and vital things that could help support our mental health throughout the day. So by the end of the day, as a busy mom myself, I'm like, oh God, I got this tension headache.
Yes.
Oh, I can't move my body. If I had rewound and kind of become more aware, maybe just 5 hours earlier, I can start to notice those subtle shifts in my posture that lead to overwhelm and anxiety later.
Okay, so when you say how we move, what do you mean? How we walk, how we sit, what?
Everything. So my favorite question to ask people is, how are you moving right now? Like, how are you individually moving right now? What do you notice?
Trying to keep my chest back and everything set up straight, so I look it in, right.
Right, so it's how we posture, it's how we gesture, it's how we talk. It's everything that we do that isn't language. Blinking, breathing, our heartbeats, a lot of it's involuntary. I have clients that like to call it vascular movements. The blood that's flowing, the cells that are dividing in my body, all of that's happening all the time, and we're conscious of so little of it. So if we can pay attention and make more time throughout the day to be aware of how we're showing up in our physical bodies, we can actually alleviate a lot of the overwhelm and anxiety that we experience.
Okay, so how do we do that? What do we do in the middle of the day?
Yeah, well, one, I love to take these body aware breaks, right? And so we all have devices. Set a reminder to yourself, just like you would to go pick up your kids or check something on TV, right? Set a reminder that says, I want to check in with what I feel. How am I moving? What is my posture doing in this moment? You know, so many of us are, that's not good for my mental health, right? So am I checking in and actually making sure that I'm supporting my body and mind simply by the way I'm showing up in my posture? So yeah, good breathing, right? Breathing techniques are really important. If we're freaking out and panicking, take a deep breath. Isn't really helpful, right? We're kind of past the point of no return. But what we can do is practice good breathing techniques when we're feeling more calm and grounded. So that means actually breathing more from our abdomen and our diaphragm than it does our shoulders. We tend to go, and that's not really helping anybody, right? So we want to think of our abdomen as a balloon, right? And sometimes placing our hands over our abdomen or on our belly button.
That way we know it's doing it,
Right, so we can feel the feedback, right? And breathing into that hand, you feel your whole body expand, right? And when we expand our bodies, we expand our minds. It's the whole premise of the mind-body connection. Move the body, move the mind.
It's funny because even just taking that moment out, you're going to sit up taller. I feel like you're going to just be more aware of everything.
Right, you're just more present, yeah.
Okay, so what about thoughts? Should you be putting some thoughts in your head at the time or removing thoughts from your head at the time?
Well, I think a lot of us want to, right? Again, I try to focus on body because mind, I know, gets me into trouble. So I notice sometimes my thoughts are racing, right? Sometimes a lot of people out there are experiencing intrusive thoughts, which can be very overwhelming. Notice the pace of your thoughts. So rather than saying, I don't want to think this, or I'd rather think something else, chances are your thoughts are moving at a very fast pace. They might feel disjointed, disconnected, one thing to the next. We want to try to embody that. So I move to the pace of my thoughts, and that might be walking or pacing, might be jumping, jogging, shaking, shimmying, whatever that is. If you're able to slow down your body movements, you will see your thoughts slow down as well.
And how many times a day do you do something like that? Just once, twice, or?
Well, I mean, it becomes a practice for me. I kind of try to practice what I preach, so I'm like, Okay, time to check in. But for someone who's really not connected or feeling very disconnected from their body, start off slow, you know? If you can do it once a day, great. It could be like a 30-second check-in. Ideally, it's something we want to do every day, but we want to move slowly into that. I do it in the morning. I try to do it at least once in the middle of the day, and then as I'm drifting off to sleep, just to notice what I'm carrying with me and what I want to leave before the next day starts.
I like that.
All right. Well, EricaHornthal.com is where you can get more information. And thank you for that, Erica.
Thank you.
Check in, everybody. Every once in a
Deep
while.
breaths.